Right, so we're going to be doing vitals today. So we'll be doing temperature, blood pressure, pulse, and respiration. So first we'll start off with temperature. So I will put the probe onto the thermometer and turn the thermometer on. I'll instruct the patient to put it in their mouth, under their tongue, and close their mouth around it. And then breathe through your nose. And when that beeps, you can just take it out and hold it in your hand until I'm done with your pulse. So I'll find the radial pulse on the patient's left hand and relax. So the temperature was 98, so that is normal. And the pulse was at 16, so it was 16 for 15 seconds, so that goes to 64 for a minute. And she had about 4 breaths in the 15 seconds, so that goes up to about 16 breaths in a minute. So now we will do blood pressure. So I'll instruct the patient to have their feet flat on the ground with their back against the chair. I'll have them roll their sleeves up. I can get this on their skin. I'll wrap the blood pressure cuff around the arm at about an inch above the elbow. I'll turn it that way. And I'll have that line going right down the brachial artery. So in order to know how much pressure we want, we're going to find the radial pulse again. So we're going to pump this up until that radial pulse disappears. Which disappears around 120 to 25, so we pump it up around 30 more. I put the diaphragm of the stethoscope onto the brachial artery and I release the pressure at 2 to 3 millimeters of mercury per second. And I listen for the first sound, and then when the sound disappears for the systolic. First sound is about 122. Last sound was at about 76. So 122 over 76 is within the normal range, and that's the systolic over the diastolic.